Hi guys, welcome back. I'm continuing quadratic function here, assessment 4. Okay, I will just give you some help with that. Let's go through one by one. I'm doing this based on everybody handed in. Okay, expand the brackets. I'll just use, I have actually solution next to me. All you need to do, you open the bracket, isn't it? 3x plus 2, 3x plus 2, and minus 9x squared plus 12x plus 4 minus 9x squared minus 12x minus 4. Okay, that's easy. Some of the easy questions I'll just move on. This one, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Remember that? And then continuing it, you will get 16x #81. Okay, please check with yours. Yep. Question 3. I can see that 2 to x is all squared numbers here, isn't it? So I can write down this with 2x squared. Since it's a 2 squared and x squared, I can write down 2x squared minus 3, 9 is 3 squared, and x squared, y, so I can write down this. This whole squared number. And do you remember, a squared minus b squared was a minus b, a plus b, wasn't it? So I can write down, since that become all a, is b, a squared minus b squared. So a is 2x minus 3xy, 2x plus 3xy. Does it make sense for you guys? Yep, using a squared minus b squared equals a minus b, a plus b. Okay, let's continue. Next question. Okay, 32 minus this. Okay, let's do that. I can see it's 2 to highest common factor first. Okay, I can take 2 out. 16 minus x minus 3 squared. Good. And 16 is 4 times 4, another squared number, isn't it? Times table important, that's squared number, so I can say 4 squared minus x minus 3 squared. Again, I can use a minus b, a squared minus b squared equals a minus b, a plus b. In this case, a is 4, b is x minus 3. So 2a, 4 minus b minus x plus 3. Make sure you put negative and negative both. And 4 plus x minus 3. So 2, 7 minus x, x plus 1. That's what you should get. Okay? Keep using a squared minus b squared. You need to be able to find it. This one, since this is only 2 there, isn't it? It's not like ax squared plus b squared plus c form. It's not that form. So all squared minus squared. Squared minus squared. If you can see highest common factor, you can take out first and then just see, okay, is that a squared minus b squared form? You can come and find it. Next one, a x squared plus bx plus c form, isn't it? Oh, can I factorize it? That's the first thing you can see. I mean, can I, any highest common factor? No, it starts with 1, so I can't do it. I can factorize it. If I'm not able to factorize it directly, I use quadratic formula. Excellent. In this case, what times what will give 15, and that two numbers have difference is 2, so 5 times 3. 1, 15, the difference is 14. Now 5, 3, 15, difference is, yep, all looks okay, but I need to took negative, but when we add it, we got the positive number, therefore I have to put negative for smaller number, xx. So x plus 5, x minus 3, I factorize it. And then we open it. Did we get that? Yes, correct. Good. Exam question 6. Factorize and solve these. I think I can factorize this one. Otherwise, you can use formula, okay? Quadratic formula. 3 times 1 is 3, not many options. And what times what will give, don't just make 8 here, 8. 1, 8, 1, 8, then it's not gonna, it's numbers too different. 4, 2, 4, 2, yep. When I do 4, 2, 4, 2, and then we cross it, 3 times 2 is 6, 4, okay, difference is around 2, isn't it? Good, well, probably must be 4, 2. Positive, positive, okay, write it down, minus, in this case, 3 times 2 is bigger number, 1 times 4 is smaller number, and then when we add it, that's negative. So I have to put negative here, because 3 times minus 2 will make minus 6. So minus 6 plus 4 minus 2, yes, it's correct. 3xx, 3x plus 4, 1x is x minus 2 equals 0, isn't it? Yep. Therefore, we factorize it, done, factorize. There is a solve it, which means 3x plus 4 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0. 3x minus 4, x is minus 4 over 3, or x equals 2. Good. Okay, continue. Question 7. Put the following into turning point form. Turning point form, completing the square. Oh, they actually said it by completing the square. X, yeah, minus, you halves it, 3 over 2 squared. Isn't it? Yep. And then I use plus squared 1 plus there, and the next one is a minus, always minus. Square that, 339, 224. Minus 2, I'll write it down. To solve this question, what is minus 2? Common denominator, so I go 4. So times 4 times 4, 8. Sorry, it's minus there. Yeah. X minus 3 on 2 squared minus 17 over 4. That's turning point form. Okay? Turning point form. Or power form. Power. Or vertex. They're all the same thing. Using question 8. Using, okay, quadratic formula. Minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's all I need to do. A is 1, b is 10, c is 12. All I need to do, just plug in here. So you should get minus 10 plus minus square root 10 squared minus 4, 1, 12 over 2, 1. When you solve it, you should get minus 10 plus minus 2 over 2 minus 5. You can divide by each, plus minus 13. Therefore, x equals minus 5 plus 13, or x equals minus 5 minus root 13. Okay, continue. Next question. Explain why discriminant b squared minus 4ac. Yeah, unable to. Oh, you just explain it. Rather than I solve it, I have solution here. Can you pause it and read that? It's basically this. Discriminant is bigger than 0. Discriminant equals 0. Discriminant equals smaller than 0. Yeah, explain that part. Two solutions, one solution, and no real solution. As long as you can write it down, you will get the marks. Use the discriminant to determine the number and type of solution. Same. Okay. In this case, A is B 2, B is 4, C is 2, isn't it? You want to know how many solutions they have. Then checking discriminant. B squared minus 4AC. What is B here? 4, 4, 16 minus 4AC. 16 minus 16 equals 0. Therefore, discriminant equals 0. When discriminant equals 0, that equation is what? One real solution, or one solution. Okay, one solution. Question 9. For which value of k does this, okay, if you have the question with letters in it, first thing you need to do is getting one solution. Okay, one solution. When do we get the one solution? When discriminant equals 0. No solution, discriminant equals 0. This situation, isn't it? Yeah. You need to draw it. Let's check that. One solution, discriminant equals b squared minus 4ac. So from the equation, 5k is a, b, a x squared plus b x plus c equals 0. Okay, that's c. So b squared minus 6k squared minus 4a 5k c k plus 4. Okay, 36k squared. Make sure number squared, letter squared, and minus 20k k plus 4, 36k squared, minus 20k squared, minus 80k. Simplify that. 16k squared minus 80k. That's what I get. And that is the discriminant. And for one solution, we got discriminant equals 0. So that has to be 0. Which means 16k squared minus 18k equals 0. How can I get the k here in this case? 16k, k minus 5 equals 0. Highest common factor, 16. 80 is 16 times 5, isn't it? This is minus there. And then in that case, this equals 0 or that equals 0 will give us 0, isn't it? So in this case, 16k equals 0 makes that 0, the whole thing. So k divided by 16 divided by 16, 0 divided by 16 is 0, so k is what? 0. K is 0. Or k minus 5 equals 0, k equals 5. So in that case, and this is k we put in, and that's the result of discriminant. Okay? When I'll draw this one. When k is 0, and 5, 0 and 5, yeah, and that's square, okay, so it's a quadratic, so always like that, always, they always look like this. I'm just drawing, this is the discriminant, okay, it's a relationship between k and discriminant. They always look like this, and all I need to do, when discriminant equals 0, when k is 0 and 5, good? No solution, when we don't have solution, when what is smaller than 0? Discriminant is smaller than 0. When do we have smaller than 0? Between what? K is between 0 and 5. When k is between 1, negative, 2, negative, 3, negative, 4, negative, 4.5, negative. So any number between 0 and 5, we have negative, smaller than 0, discriminant. Good? So that's how you write it down. When do we have two solutions? When discriminant is bigger than 0. Bigger than 0. When do we have that bigger than 0? When k is bigger than 5. So k is bigger than 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We all have discriminant is positive. Or when k is smaller than 0. That makes sense? K is smaller than 0. So you always get this pattern. So all you need to do, go and find what is these 2 points. You know, and then this one solution, discriminant equals 0. Therefore, 2 solution equals 0. No solution there, which means between those two solutions, bigger than bigger number, smaller than smaller number. You will always have this pattern. And you must know this question. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Otherwise, go back to videos I made it. I think first couple of 2 videos probably explain this. Question 10. Determine the turning points. Turning points. When we want to know turning point, which we need to get turning point form. Turning point form, which means what? Completing the square, isn't it? Good job. Okay, so you complete the square. I'll just use that. Feel a bit lazy. So all I need to do, when you look at it, can we find any highest common factor? That's first thing. Since I have everything here, 2. I can see that. And then I just do inside. Okay, half of this plus 1 square minus 1 plus 8, 7. And then don't forget that. Make sure you expand it. So 2x plus 1 square, 14. Okay, and then turning point is opposite, x is opposite of the sign, minus 1 and 14. In this case, I can draw it when that graph, this graph, move to minus 1 and 14. So it will look like this. Okay? I just want to show you the whole thing. I mean, you don't have to draw it. They didn't ask anything. But at that point, turning point is minus 1 and 14. Okay? And we get, when x is minus 1, we got the minimum point, which is 14. I can interpret that. Okay, so I complete that assessment 4. Hopefully that helped you. Make sure you complete, you try to do assessment 5. Okay, due date is next Tuesday. And at the end of next week, I'll upload another video for assignment 5. Thanks, guys.